the silhouette. Okay, it's not just a step over. There's an intentional push with the hips. So look, boom, like strong line of action happening here. Hips here as the shoulders are being counterbalanced that way. I do appreciate the well, one, the very sharp head looks in the beginning. Makes you wonder what it looks like with everyone else. And then this, just them, was it 7 seconds? This choreography, like them be on the floor for like another what, 15 seconds maybe? It's so good. And I think one of the things that, like it's when people think doing choreography on the floor, I think it can often be intimidating, and two, it's like it's kind of hard to show them lying down like from a stage. You need a camera to actually to showcase what they're doing. And I think another thing that's making this so another thing that's making it great is like it looks like they're doing all the same choreography, but because they're all oriented in different directions, it kind of feels dynamic because when there's an arm movement, it's a different direction. That see, like the different shapes that are being created. Like look at that, boom, arm out. Okay, seeing the arch. 5, 6. I'm gonna start counting winks. Look at her wink. Wink somewhere. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love this base foundation of using the hip sway and I think a kind of a shoulder sway, and then the only thing which kind of creates this mesmerizing repetitive action, and then the only thing that's different is is the hand motion coming in, reach coming in. I think kind of come here kind of motion. 2, 3, boom, boom. Love using the base, kind of like a foot swivel and chest, and then letting that ride up. So I mean, if you haven't watched any of my previous stuff about grooves, like are the foundation for a lot of like at least hip hop dances or like a lot of street dances that I've come to know, like locking, technically funk has Tom and Jerry, house dancing, technically the house has the jack, breaking, the original hip hop dance, which is kind of the way I learned has the rock. So this one, for a lot of dances now, there's a variety of grooves that exist, and not everything always has to be an angle, like arm up here, arm, seeing what they're doing. And so it's something that I really noticed a lot in the Anti-Fragile video is the amount of grooves layered on top of that, being the base then accessorized with hand movement. So the basic groove, I'm just gonna do this because it's the best I could do sitting on my chair. Okay, it's kind of like, I guess, locking Tom and Jerry kind of back, kind of rocking. So that's my basic groove. And then you can just do the arms this way, arms up this way. Okay, I can do the rainbow hands and I'm still doing this groove. I can do what they're doing. You're doing this kind of, so you can change it up, do this kind of groove, and then it changes the kind of vibe. The using the grooves as a base foundation of dancing, instead of relying on your limbs. I think leveraging the grooves can help, in my opinion, kind of help build a mesmerizing, almost hypnotic effect. Very much like like the whole very cheesy like pendulum, like going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you're like, oh, you're going sleepy. But with this, you're like doing this kind of groove, and then you're doing other things, but you're still keeping that same foundation. That's how I kind of view it, because done correctly, it's pretty mesmerizing. Again, love the intentional camera use here. Boom. I wonder if that's supposed to be ripple. Got that in catcher, but it's also, you know, it could also depend on the camera because it's not like the camera is static. Again, just love, even though this is a practice video, they're still performing. So this can be look like she's checking the formation, or it can be like a little shy and then eye contact, being playful. See, look at the grooves again here. There's a kind of a reach, see that? Boom, 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 sway, sway, sway. More grooves. More grooves. Da, 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 da. See that? Just the groove is kind of in a, I don't know if I'm right, like a grand plie, but they're going knee in, knee in, knee in, knee in. That's the groove. But everything else is now, because that's the groove. That's the hypnotic kind of mesmerizing part, because it's a repetitive action. It's almost like how people, you know, some people can also give speeches, fantastic speeches. I have a dream speech. The way he says, "I have a dream," just that mesmerizing, hypnotic repetition. Same thing here. And then the arms are kind of just like, again, the accessories to give variety. It's both, you know, consistent and there's both consistency and variety happening at the same time. There's a wink. I think this is like my third Le Sserafim video I've watched today, so I noticed that they play with winks a lot. Groove. This is more like definitely going to the choreography. This is nice. It's a nice strong pose. Boom, nice, like big shapes. Look at the silhouette. Okay, it's not just a step over. There's an intentional push with the hips. So look, boom, like strong line of action happening here. Hips here as the shoulders are being counterbalanced that way. Boom. Okay, the weight, I think evenly distributed, but you can see how it's the weight's being counterbalanced as they have the arms up as well. Very, like, maybe it looked like I gave her a spear for her hand, but yeah, strong silhouette. And then going from kind of a quick standing level to the mid, up, da da da. Ooh, nice travel into this V formation. It's hard to tell with the camera moving, but nice swipe. Nice pickup on this. And see, I'm normally not a fan of that chest pop thing, but the way they did it, they popped out from this line, which I think would look fantastic on the center camera. We got kind of 3-ish different levels here. We got low level, mid level, and might say like 3. Like she's kind of a mid level, but more two standing levels. But it seems different right now because there's depth. And then they're all looking away, and it just feels, I don't know. It's a great effect for me. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then it comes back in, which is nice. So it's a quick moment of boom, boom, beat, bin, go. Ooh, I like that. That bounce, bounce, shoulder, shoulder. Bounce, 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 shoulder. And notice like it was a boom, 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 chill, chill. The movement quality changed. My hips feel that. I do that, a similar exercise with Lauren. My hips and lower back. This part's cool. I want to go slow. Boom. They go up, raise up. Make their level a little higher. Back. That was a clean transition into this. Super clever. And down. 1, 2, 2. I want to see this in a wide, whatever this choreography is. Boom. Yeah, showing like just their dance ability, like when they don't have to sing. Again, it shows how versatile and honestly talented that these ladies are. Woo! God, that was just that musicality, and they're going to that groove. I wish I could see this on a wide, because it looks like they're doing a kind of like a rotation to the right. That's the main groove. Things happening in the arm, and then they switch it up on the. Did it say power? Shadow. I thought it said power, but because because it's not hard hitting, the way they're executing this groove. So da 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 da. Then it's a sudden like tempo change in how they move. I have a deep appreciation for that. That's pretty sick. That's cute. Oh, this is the rotation. This is the rotation. What the? So I'm assuming they're staying in. Oh no, they're okay. They get into this like a diamond or 2-1-2 formation. That was so slick, man. Just changing the direction. Again, play with the playful winks. They all have such great stage presence, man. That was slick as hell, man. From that diamond formation going to this diagonal, reverse the diagonal. Man, you do your formations living on the edge, my friends. Joe, rotate. Ooh, let me see. She's going a little harder into that movement. See that? Boom, bat. I feel it feels a little snappier. Or could be just because her hair just came out like a little later. I mean, yeah, it's the hair. The hair made me think, just because there was a slight delay in it, it made it feel like there was a little bit more hit. Yeah, another great one, man. Great use of consistent grooves. Really clever use of like the directional change with the camera. That just blew me away because it's simple, but it was so slick. Like it was barely noticeable because it really seemed like they were on a turntable. Yeah, I mean, hope you guys learned the value of leveraging grooves, repetition, using different directions when just to make your choreography feel more dynamic. But yeah, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed.